Tonight is your night. Oh, you don't have to ask for nothing. I'll give you everything you need. Girl, don't be shy. Oh, just turn down the light right now. Oh my God, honey, love. It's Reverend Zookeeper Rookus. We happen to be in it, and we happen to stop Rookus. We happen to get caught up in the city of Marshall, village of Marshall, town of Marshall, in a business district. Oh my! Let's go to the mall, baby. I'll pick you up around the way. Don't you worry about a thing. Ooh, 'cause I got all the answers, girl, to the questions in your head. Baby, baby, coming. 'Cause there is something that right now. Give me that honey love. Give it to me. Honey love, baby. Oh, it's Reverend Zookeeper Rookers up. He having the ball. He say, oh man, we might make the most of it. The library closed today, and Eagle just want to know if we had a little bit of ESI information on that sign over there. Would the people in the same position as Reverend Eagle, the zookeeper, who thought the Marshall Public Library was open today, uh, would they not be disappointed if they knew already in advance stuff? Eagle say he got a library card, talk to the people all the time, and nobody told the zoo we was closed down today, but we're gonna make the most of it. You're so sweet, and your body's like a lemon drop. Sure tastes good to me. And Eagle say, as we delegating in this affair, we want to slow it down for you one time. Ooh, we're gonna have fun all night, all night, all night, all night. And Eagle say, perfect opportunity for us to understand what he do on YouTube. But he say every camera that's new that you don't see, well, you will see. But every new structure should have a camera on it. If we got if we got traffic moving about, it's a sick situation. Shout out to traffic control. They thought Eagle might have been done with him, but he ain't. He ain't never done. He say he say he say in the city of Janesville, God gave him opportunity, and oh man, the people just could not they could not, no copyright claim on Honey Love. Zoo might lock you in with a few songs today. Shout out to Amazon Prime. Shout out to Speed Traps that's not trapping. Shout out to farms that's not really pushing the people that want to get into farming. They say we can knock all this down and start over, if you will. We just got to know what paperwork to put in. And Eagle say he think he got a hell of an idea to get us jumping. I mean, pumping and oh my, so much new money. And then zookeepers say we're in the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, village of Marshall, and we want to shout out Detour South 89. But we also want to shout out most importantly all the public safety new poles that was put up without cameras. And when it wasn't put up with no camera, it really did not generate government resource back. When government get resource, we want to give a kickback to the government in any state, any city, any tribe or native land. Shout out to Reverend Eagle, the zookeeper. He say we got so many people just sliding about on traffic through the speed trap that was set up, but the humans had a mental oversight. It was a mental oversight. It was overbite. And a zoo keeper say, and we can just take a step back. We can redo it. We can redo it. It's never too late in this situation to get it right. Seagill versus Gunfight. 658 Fed third and 82 and 83. And we shout out the traffic control guys for the triangle they got over there, but we ain't seen the octopus yet. And you can say right here in the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, village of Marshall, is where the cameras should be on the secondary. On the secondary look. And then we want to put something up there. We could put something up there. She got to pay for herself. And we got a farm that really ain't farming right. We got big old farm equipment. And shout out to it. God bless it. It's the zookeeper. He say, God say, man should work all the days of his life from the ground. And Zeus say, well, he working from the ground, but he just a few steps ahead, but he a few steps behind in his lexicon. A time where time never was, a man was not. And we come up with a situation, who gonna fight for the babies for real? Is it Reverend Eagle, the zookeeper, or all the people in the uniforms getting all the big old dollars? And then they ain't out here, over checking people work. The church got a right to overcheck people work. Who said they didn't? And then we got a speed trap that ain't trapping for no money. Oh, we got a 35. Oh, we know he doing about 50. And we got a 35. Oh, she doing more than 35. That's all an eagle mind. But he's saying we got a 25, we got a 35, and we got no camera to catch nothing that distinguishes the speed elevation from 25 to 35. And then Eagle say he had a ball in Oshkosh. He had a ball in Appleton. And he might be going back to the where it all started. See, Eagle say he had to go on break. The Rookers just kept being horny for Eagle. What you gonna say tomorrow? Do something else to him so he can get riled up. And Eagle say it's Wednesday, June 19th, 2024. We got a lot of people celebrating the freedom the slaves was given. Then we got to understand what the slaves doing to themselves. The slaves get paid to tend the field, and bosses get paid to put in paperwork and challenge city government officials on legit business endeavors. So you can say he got a legit business endeavor with the government. United States of America is the thing. He could say shout out to Jeff Bezos, and he say he found out that Jeff Bezos was helping the police with ESI information where they could always be up to the latest codes. But then zookeepers say, hold on, rookies, we police it a little too hard in certain areas. In certain areas, we really ain't seeing where we could generate a few dollars. And that's when he can kick in. He say, we caught up in the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, village of Marshall. And we got these big old pretty cameras. Not here. And we got these big old pretty light pole structures here. And this type of ambiguity and auditing, you gotta understand, stop, rookies. We gotta understand that Reverend Eagle say he was a true auditor, a true pastor, a true lawyer, and a true boss. Kings get paid to speak and slaves get paid to work. So you can say he out here on this show. Public safety is the reason. And we got no cameras in a legitimate business district. And should the government now come and take a look at this, it's only 3,787 people in the town of Marshall, village of Marshall. And he can say he want Marshall to eat. All the citizens who ever thought that they could read law book to help the city, Marshall, village of Marshall, town of Marshall, and keeping it in unison with the constitutional foes of life, the laws of nature, the laws of man, and the laws of God, because we believe in the Trinity. So let's break it down, rookies. The constitutional foes of life, the laws of nature, the laws of man, and the laws of God. So God created nature, God created man, and God created before creation was created. And what we saying, stop! And what we saying is sometimes the book of Isaiah chapter 42, God will lead the blind in ways they have not known in the ways they have not seen, and the seen in the ways that they have not saw. And the eagles say, we have not saw. We have not seen cameras on these light pole structures in a legitimate business district. And this disturbs the zookeeper. He say, we're going to lock it in real slow. We got a lot of audio. Library closed. He could say he might well take advantage, but he still got to do that and do some work. He wasn't going to do a show today, but God say, one more time on them zoo. And we got a lot of people that think they the big dogs, whatever dogs, this or that, or this or that, or that or this. And Zoo, see, he was a zookeeper. We got so many rookies sliding on the road on the free side at midnight. It's Reverend Eagle Cut Dale's Bass. Gill versus Confight. Eagle say we got so many people getting away with defective policy, illustration, education situation and causation in the business districts. Zookeepers say we have no legitimate cameras to really legitimately create additional funding for all police official, all community official to start programming. And we talk about as we talking about defective camera placement, we want to talk about defective church operanda. You could say as we talk, and you gotta understand, the zookeeper say he's sick, he threw up today, but God say, there's no way I can let you get away without working. You on fire, zookeeper. And he could say he believe in his head, his heart of heart, that he on fire, and you think he on fire. He most dubiously, most wonderfully, most gorgeously appreciate your compliment, but compliments ain't gonna get us nowhere. We need dollars because it ain't making no sense in a city of Marshall, town of Marshall, village of Marshall. We got 3,787 people, and we got people sliding on these roads. I mean, for free, and a free. What is free? Or free is this? Look at it. And we got a speed trap, but how you know whether or not somebody breaking the speed transition? It's just, Eagle, he get confused. He a real lawyer, a real pastor, auditor, none accredited. And shout out to all these companies that just sliding. I mean, they just sliding. I mean, Eagle say every let's break it down slow, rookies. The zookeepers say every one of these, and shout out to all the vets. Zookeepers say every one of these light pole stands. We're just gonna call them stands right now. So all they doing is standing. They not creating no income. It just ain't there. And you can say, well, he's a YouTube auditor. He say cameras should always be in a dish of business. and district. But what you could say, let's break it down real slow, Rick. It's just so much money. People didn't see it. Nobody nobody thought about it. He could say he been putting it on the Rookers. Everybody thinking he went crazy. And he say we got all these people sliding in traffic, Sun Prairie, Deerfield, Columbus area, and business districts with crime, unprecedentedly getting high. Situation, circumstance. Well, we got people that do all kind of things in the kingdom of God, and a lot of people beating cases because we got defective policies everywhere. It's sick. And he could say he need to get in. He want his slot. He take his slot. Rookie. He never was given nothing. He worked hard for what he want. He say he wanted a few things that didn't happen, and God said, "Well, keep on making it happen." So every night I'm towards I wake up feeling so horny. I can get you out of my mind. Sex and you be all I see. I would give anything. He say, I don't give a damn about nothing else, and freaking really ain't all I see. I see money, big money. He gonna say he see big money. Money, 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 money. I'll give it to you, baby. Oh, you got my mind, baby. We got a situation in the city of Marshall, village of Marshall. We got so many people sliding on the road, and we have no cameras that could generate some income for the city at all. It just ain't there. It just ain't there. And shout out to all the vets. Thank you for your service. But then he can say he was the most sophisticated of all the vets that came and served, because he was a terrorist at one point. He was a drug dealer. It was a war on drugs. It was a war on thugs, and it was a war on terrorism. So he can say he was caught in it, and they wouldn't let him out. So he said he had to take his way out. And what he say, he had to sue the people a few times and sue him again. And sue him again and 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 again. He say again, stop, if you will, again. We got so much traffic just coming through in the city of Marshall, village of Marshall, town of Marshall. We got 3,787 people. It's just so much money to be made, but we got so many people that then got lazy. Eagle say he a YouTube auditor, he's a pastor, and he's a non-accredited lawyer. You say in a business district, we should have camera for business competence. And when we say business competence, we want your business district to be up to the latest code. City of Marshall, town of Marshall, village of Marshall may soon be implementing this thing called artificial intelligent web design traffic control. And we're gonna ask Jeff Bezos to really come up with something that could put us in the loop. I mean, and not take us out the loop. We're missing so much. And then Jeff, we can take this thing out of the United States. We can go international with this thing. How much money you really want? How rich you really thought you was? He could say money is just illusion. It's gonna pass away. It's the memory of the people hating on you. The people don't want to see you with nothing, and God just tell you to do the most ridiculous thing in the world, and you do it. And he could say he inviting you one more time to let's get something together, baby. We got a situation. Cause the circumstance. He gonna say he didn't stumble up on a gold mine in the city of Marshall, village of Marshall, and traffic control in business district. Coding was the reading, but the human say he need to shut that show down. So he can say he take them on every day, and we in a legitimate business district, and we know legitimate business people. They love to generate income for their family, and they love to encourage family members to get out there and work. And sometimes you ask a family member, well, what do you do? What do you fantasize about doing? What has God told you to do as work? And then you tell the people, well, God told me to do this. They have no idea what you're doing, but they want to run your movie. So Eagle say, it's a sad situation when a slave uh, try to tell a boss how to move, and it's a sad situation when other bosses will get in the way and hinder a real boss. So Eagle say he don't care who was in his way and who was hating on him, who tried to play with him. None of these rookies in their lifetime, with a human brain, a human tongue, a human mind, spiritual vision, emotional transition, was able to come up with a situation like what Eagle say he doing. We're in the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, village of Marshall. We got so many semis. We got so many box trucks. We got so many motorcycles. We got so much traffic moving about, and the camera ain't recording none of this activity. And he can say, your body, nah, nah, half on the baby. All I need is your body next to me. Ooh. He can say, all I need is your body next to me sometime. Sometime I can go without a human body. So we got a situation. Well, Zookeeper say he didn't hit a lick. Why he leave from down there? Well, it just was a few more dollars down this way. And let's think about it. Shop local, Marshall, welcome you. Live local, shop local. If you don't live local, come shop local. Marshall Area Business Association District, designed by local student Diane Dugan. And Diane Dugan, no, Joanna Dugan. Joanna Dugan, she did a beautiful thing, but then she forgot to teach him about artificial intelligence, web design, traffic control, artificial this, artificial that. Your body, nah, half on a baby. All I need is your body next to me. Half on. Stop, Rookers. We're in Little America. We gotta do it. The library closed. Zookeeper say he had a show, and his show was like no other show. No other pastor was gonna do to you what Zoo did. He already been rich his whole life, doing all the wrong he could ever do, and sometimes he do right. Let's go half on it, baby. All I need is singing, ooh, your body. Nah, nah, no. Baby. All I need is your body next to me. Ooh, nah, 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 nah. Ooh, nah, nah, nah. Ooh, nah, nah. Ooh, nah, nah. Ooh, nah, nah. Half on, baby. All I need is. He'll say he went half on a few babies, and it's a beautiful thing when a woman be able to create seed, and we want to make sure Roe versus Wade really understood. We want to lock you in on what Trump meant to say. Stop, Brookers. You can say we want to lock you in on what Trump might have meant to say. And we can never speak for a man, but we got a lot of Republicans that they just oppose this thing called sex out of wedlock. It's a sick situation because the government got to take care of kids. And should the government take care of your kids? Stop, Brookers. If you sit down and make a baby, should the government be responsible for taking care of your kids? We in Love America, it's a zookeeper, Brookers, and you can say, let's legitimately ask ourselves a question, and we pretend to be grown. See, we got so many grown kids, but we got so many grown adults. That's kids. So stop. You say, should the government be responsible for taking care of your child that you sat down and made willingly? Now it was something like this, semi willingly coming down the highway, and ain't no camera here to check the speed transition. And then we got a legitimate business district. We just seen it on the sign, and we ain't got no camera nowhere. So you can say should or should not the government take care of your baby? If you sat down and willingly plotted this thing out, you fell in love for a spell, and God allowed you to He allowed you to manifest greatness, and allowed you to. So it was a big allowance. He allowed you. God allowed you to create seed, and God also takes seed from us, if you don't mind. But should the government uh, be responsible for taking care of your child? And if you feel that way, Zuki would say that's probably why you ain't got no coin right now. You dependent on the government, thinking the government gonna be able to help you your whole life, but then they not, because it's only a certain amount of money they gonna be able to give, and when they give your issue, it ain't gonna really be able to spend according to this new economy. We got inflation everywhere. Then we got the women trapping the men, and the men trapping the women through this lust demon. That's really the thing going on. It's just a lust affair. And, we see what's been going on the news lately. So what we're trying to figure out what Roe versus Wade really was about, and why is the government opposed to women just laying up, having kids nonstop, and not being able to provide for their family? Is this a legitimate thing that the government got a gripe about? Should they not be responsible for you and your children? Because you said you wanted to sit down and make babies, but you was broke. You had no real coin. You just wanted to have kids, and we got a government that's so depleted of resources, because women once they get an age, and men once they get an age, that lust demon just kick in. It just kick in. It robs them of their imagination. They just can't understand why it feels so good to be caught up in this temporal moment of pleasure. And some people ain't gonna never be able to shake it. They gonna die to their addiction. And he could say he had addiction, and he had to get a lot of money to feed his addiction. And his addiction was that sweet apple bottom. And shout out to chocolate milk today. We on the show, if you don't mind. We're in the city of Marshall, village of Marshall, town of Marshall, and we at the Medina Cemetery. A legit A legit business district. You could say it's a legit business district. Call situation to accident, death occur. Let's give it a look. Say, ain't no way this should look like this in the year 2024. I just wanna take nice and slow. Yeah, I've been waiting for this so long. Till the sun comes, and baby, nice and slow. Tell, do you wanna get free? I freak you right out. I freak you right out. It's so he say it's 2024 June 19th, and he don't know why the city ain't really up to code. It robs him of his human imagination. But he see it's 3,787 people in town, and you telling me out of 3,787 people, we in a legitimate business district, and ain't no human with a human tongue, no pastor, no law official, no baby, no parent, no concerned citizen. Say why we ain't got cameras in the business district. Let's run it back. Who he only show what is we we really in it. It's really Juneteenth celebration, and the zookeeper say he gonna celebrate Juneteenth with you, but in a different type of way, because we got so many people that's broke, we got so many people that's fast to celebrate. So stop. It's Reverend Zookeeper, the richest, brokest pastor you ever heard in your life with a human tongue. But he think he got a smart. He say he caught up in history in the moment of time, June 19, 2024. And Zookeeper say he has busted the crooks on deficient policy. And I call them crooks because they wasn't up to code. They were pretending to be. And we got a lot of pretenders. And he can say he don't like to do this to the people, but he got to give them a strong regroup. And he had the presidents as well, because he want to know why the presidents keep kicking in these dollars, and then the humans just putting up anything, and it just ain't generating no funds. And then we got the schools budgets getting cut because we need to put roads up. So let's get in it. We got out the physical light pole situation, but we still in it. And he can say he don't know why with a human mind, a human brain, the government sending money to fix the roads, and then when the roads get fixed, nobody putting up cameras in the business district codes to generate funding for the funding needed to stabilize the economy, to always be fixing on the roads every 6 to 12 months, making sure that we don't tap in the government budget no more, because we have executed outstanding policies, efficient policy to put camera up, artificial web design, traffic control in business districts with the partnership of Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and all the rich type of people. But they really wasn't rich because they was only rich here But then we got other people who have internationally done their company. So we shout out Facebook. He worldwide, like Reverend Eagle say, he had a worldwide show. But then we could talk about political topics, but not we got to be saying something. And Eagle say what we saying is we got a whole bunch of people that's broke, but they love God. And then this confused Eagle because when you love God, you should not be broke. But sometimes he take you through tribulation where you could go broke, and then he gonna let you manifest back tenfold like he did Job. So you got to be seriously on the task by God, though. And they can say he got a God-given task. He said in the business district, he a fake lawyer. He kick up a lot of stuff. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he lose. He got so many lawsuits to do right now. But right now, he say God say he must do this first. Some people say, well, Zookeeper, he losing it. And Zookeeper say, if you feel that way, I mean, I appreciate your compliment. But God say I must talk to the rich people. And in order for me really to get where I need to be, I got to go around the people that say they rich. And bank accounts say people rich, but some people don't put their money in the bank. So he can say he taking on anybody that that'll be rich, want to invest in this thing called artificial intelligent web design traffic control for business district areas. We talking about hydro plants. We talking about anything that's a legitimate business, 501c or a small sole proprietorship, limited liability company or incorporation. We talking about these type of businesses today because Eagle say the humans just they lost. We broke. We love God. We need you, baby, but we broke. So we broke. We we, we broke. Oh, Joe, we broke, baby. You did this to us. No, you didn't. Nobody asked. It's Zookeeper. He say, hold on, stop. Let's rewind that movie. Well, Joe, maybe nobody have told you, as they say they was auditors, that we got it right. Now, we can implement policy, we can implement process, federal regulatory, state regulatory authority. We can put these cameras up in the business districts, Joe. And when we put them up, oh, man, the public gonna be so safe. Stop! You can say, public gonna be so safe because he come up with something in his head called artificial intelligence, web design, traffic control, and he say money ain't, money ain't, money ain't. Oh, he almost dropped that money. Oh my, he took. Oh, watch. Oh, the money gone. Stop it, Rooker. The money never leaves. We love each other. See, he gonna say, he gonna say, stop, Rookers. Him and money love each other more than him and women. Stop, Rooker. Let's lock it in one more time. It's Reverend Eagle playing with your mind. We're in the city of Marshall. We're in the village of Marshall. We're in the town of Marshall. And we want to know why ain't no cameras in the business district. But we got a few people who played like they had a few dollars. And Eagle don't like this. He get upset, Rookie. He say, who done it? It's Reverend Zookeeper. He say, who approved this in the business district? We happen to be in the city of Marshall, village of Marshall, town of Marshall. You say, let's catch our breath and understand what just happened. You got the brokest past in the world. He say, he used to be rich, but now he broke. So now he come out here and show all the city people that's in charge of public safety after the government get the money, why they did not need the money. or why when they get the money next time, they got to make sure the money reinvest itself. And in business districts, oh man, that's the perfect. It's just stop because it's just too perfect. Zookeepers say in legitimate business district areas, we supposed to have cameras, but somebody did not put them up. So he emphasized this point because he don't understand why this did not happen. We at the Medina Cemetery, we at Little America, we at Medina Trucking. All we see is business. And then if we get enough in our life, he gonna say we might can make it to the fire department, but it's kind of hot outside. We gotta take breaks. We human. We gotta stay hydrated, but we must continue to push this show because it's so educating, and even the most racist of the racists cannot rebuke what Eagle's saying. He's saying if you really love this country and you really think that this your city, your town, your province, your jurisdiction, or whatever it is you're supposed to say it was, Eagle say, well, why ain't no camera up, rookie? Generating business district funds. I don't care what you say. You did what? You scare off all the what? Eagle say you can't scare him. He committed to his job. He say wherever he go, God tell him to work. We're in the city of Marshall, we're in a village of Marshall, we're in a town of Marshall. And Eagle say, God said, speak again on defective camera placement and put Jeff Bezos in the loop. A lot of people they hate him. He rich. They hate him. Everybody got this cowboy Indian syndrome where we try to pull each other down because I don't want you to have more than what I got. And he could say he don't know how much his chain worth. It's just so much money. But he like to talk to people that got money. It's just you got to have some money to keep up with Eagle. You got to know how to go to court, put a lawsuit in. You got to know how not to be scared when adversity come. He could say he didn't want to give all the people the information at one time. He say with a human tongue, he was the best passer in the world, but then some rookie moves had happened. And he could say, well, when rookie moves happen, then he just got to keep in check. He's really the boss. He's the boss of all the bosses. They thought they was bosses. And he want to know today, June 19, 2024, why in the city of Marshall, a town of Marshall, we got so many people able to slide on the road for free and business districts. And we got nobody that's talking about this. And it disturbs the ego because we supposed to be the supreme race according to our testimony. According to the other things that we do that's not Christ-like. We take his scripture and then we capitalize off of it, weaponize this against the Christians and play with their mind. But Eagle say it's only one mediator between man and God. His name is Jesus Christ, our Lord, our Savior, our Master. 1 Timothy 2nd chapter, verse 5. And we want to get to 2 Timothy 2nd chapter, verse 5, because we know when you do God's work, you come back approved only if you get the popular people to vote for you. And he gonna say he after the popular people today. We after all the president. We after all the lawyers. We after all the popular people. And the popular people may do anything to become popular. And what we doing is we trying to ask the popular people, did they make the most popular choice? The popular choice was, did you ask for money? And when you got the money, when you put up the new construction, did you put cameras in a business district? Because policy, process, state and federal regulation, authority, and case law was available for you to do this, but it was an overbite. So Eagle say he catch anybody in an overbite, and he gonna rock their imagination. So Eagle say he willing to take on a challenge if you want to do a frivolous challenge, and say that he shouldn't have did that to us. Why he do that to us? Well, Eagle say because somebody did it to him. They tried to rob him. Let's break it down, because they tried to play with Zoo, and Zoo say he run everything. in prison, out of prison, everything is zoo. So he got confused when the people try to just take like they was at Pee Wee's Playhouse. Take it. You can't take from Eagle, rookie. He the boss for real. Now he say today's lesson is are you really free? We got stop, rookies. We got stop. Damn it, I say we got so many people that been giving this free, but they don't know how to fully take advantage of it. And he can say, well, damn it, you said I'm free. We gonna fully take advantage of this situation. He can say, we in the city of Mosh. We in the village of Mosh. We in the town of Mosh, and we got 3,787 people here, according to the census. And then it's just so much land here. I mean, it's just so much. I mean, stop. All the rich people gonna love it. I mean, but the poor people gonna hate it. So stop. The rich people gonna love it. Poor people gonna hate it, and those in the middle gonna settle in until they figure out their niche. So he gonna say he gonna give you a niche today. Artificial intelligence, web design, traffic control. We want to get the students. We want to catch them early. We want to get them in public school, faith-based school. We want these kids to know about business district coding. We want these kids to know about Jeff Bezos and the work he do additionally for the police. We want all the top dogs to know how the top dogs moving. If you want to be a top dog, you got to go hang with the top dog. God got to give you conversation to hang with the top dog. You just can't bully your way in with the top dogs. And he could say, was it popular choice to have construction here redeveloped and then to not make no money off of it because it's really taken from the schools. Schools need programming to keep the kids equipped in today's society. Well, we got people that would try to do the most sinister thing to the babies. I mean, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old. They want to introduce them to all kind of things. Then you got other people that are elderly. Their whole life they ain't been doing no wrong, and then they getting subjected to victimization of human. Because the human think that whatever they have inquired in their life, through their life sacrifice, that they entitled to it. Because they got a title. They might be around, a sticker man, somebody. And then we got people that can just walk in your business and just take over your whole business because they hack everything. They just cyber hackers. Then we got all these situations occurring, but then really we got nobody really tackling these problems. And he can say that's when he kick in. He gonna come get you the most intellectually stimulating conversation, the most frivolous conversation sometimes to arouse your senses to see past the physical things and try to elevate to the spiritual plane with him. And today we trying to figure out somehow, some way, some shape or another, did the government give the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, village of Marshall, funds to redevelop this part of the land, or terrain, if you will, in a business district, and they failed to put cameras up? And should this be addressed? Because if we can address it just right, Gill versus Confight, 658, Fed 3rd and 82 and 83. If we can address it just right, we can fix it. Then we got to understand everybody who say that God give them vision through their faith to elevate the land. They got a plan too that could help us, and they might know way more information than Reverend Eagle Condemns man. Reverend Eagle was in prisoners almost majority of his whole life, so he really ain't got the exposure to see all the communities that's lacking business district zone cameras approved by the government, approved by state Wisconsin, approved by all these people, but nobody got them up. And then this robs Reverend Eagle Condemns man of his imagination, his human brain. because God said God said He was gonna leave us unlimited resources, newspaper, TV, another human being, angels, demons. He gonna leave them all for us to get in the loop, get in there. And he could say he go with the most sophisticated and the most sophisticated. He love the demons, he love the angels, he love those in the middle. But what he don't love is to see his people broke, his family members. We broke. Let's admit it. Let's submit to it. We broke. Can we one time? We ain't got artificial intelligence nowhere in the loop. We ain't seeing the money we should be seeing. Eagle say he's suing for 1,000 trillion zillion dollars. So people thought it was the most ridiculous thing. But these type of monies be getting spent by cities and state and federal governments. But the people just ain't reinvesting right. It's Eagle. He say we in a legitimate business district in the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, in the village of Marshall. He say he just stumbled up on a lick. People thought he was crazy, went crazy. And he say, well, the DOT, FBI, all the police station, they love this situation. But not outside of that, we got to get the community to love it too, because if you understand the business district, we ain't talking about coming over by your house. We're talking about legitimate business district. We doing something for June 14th when the slaves got free. See, but then we got some slaves. They got so confused when they got to getting their power from God, getting them revelations, getting a spiritual kissing, having real church members, all nationalities pray for them so they can be spiritually driven. Once they got hit and once they got activated, their fruit got tested, and a lot of them got scared. They just, whoa, why that happen? And why these people doing this to me? 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 And why these people? It's just fruit testing. But then some people go overboard with the fruit testing because they got their own hidden motives, racist agendas, and they know if you ever get in the loop, you taking over everything. And they gonna say he most dubiously, most wonderfully, most gorgeously shout out all the people who encouraged him to show his talent, his spiritual gifts. And 1 Corinthians chapter 12, we can get in there, but at the same time, we can also get in this. In the beginning, now God created everything. Genesis 1, chapter 1. We can get right in it. I mean, right. And God say we all going to the dirt and it's gonna hurt. A lot of people think they're gonna get away from that dirt, but you can't get away from the dirt. It's gonna hurt, rookie. He gonna say he shout out to Medina Cemetery one more time. He love it. He can't get enough of it. But we got a situation, rookies, where we ain't got no cameras in the business district. And he gonna say we right by Little America. And should this had ever happened, if we had got money to put these big old beautiful poles up, and then they ain't got no camera associated with reinvesting funds. And he gonna say he the king of the reinvest. The people want to know, well, why he always had so much. Well, you got to look up Eagle record. He was a terrible guy, but he always had an abundance of funds. So today, what we trying to do in the city of Marshall, in the town of Marshall, in the village of Marshall, is is stop, Rick. Is do something real beautiful for the town. Let the people know that they had a few overbites. They had a few overbites, if you will, in speed control regulation and business district camera situation. They had a few, but then he gonna say he had to kick in. He got them. He need a few dollars, Joe. People kind of messed up. We could double back. We could double back if we can finally get it right. and admit. See, it all come with admitting that we really just didn't get it right. You can say we in a situation, we in the city of Marshall, a village of Marshall, a town of Marshall. If you don't mind, he want to dust his slip off. He say, he say, we got so many people sliding on the road for free, and we did most dubiously, most wonderfully, most gorgeously lock in the fact that this was a business district. So you can say we in a legitimate business district, and we ain't got camera nowhere. And then city of Janesville, city of Beloit, the people got mad. They say, Eagle, why you doing this to us? But it was just a warm up. He wanted to teach his students. Everybody is student that did not know about artificial intelligence, web design, traffic control, and the cowboy and Indian syndrome, and all the other syndromes where people with the suits just telling the people everything approved. Eagle say he don't let the people get away with it on his watch. He got a human brain, and you gotta understand now. Reverend Eagle took on the Rock County Jail as well, but he gonna get back in that too. But he want to see the finished product. He'll be over there. Rock County Jail, 200 East Highway 14, city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, county of Rock. And we happen to be in the county of Dane. And Eagle happen to be playing with your brain. We got so many men out here, they will and purpose don't line up with God, and then they wonder why they got to constantly go against God to get their measure. But the Eagle saying, hold on, I'm going to send you back to law school for a spell. I'm going to need you, rookie. And he talking about to the most gangster of the gangsters, the most killer of the killers, the most sexually, demonically possessed individuals that ever become under possession. Eagle say he got some classes he want to take you through. He want to make you rich. Do you dare to play this game with him? Do you dare wants to play this game with the Zookeep? He wants you rich your whole life, not part of your life. Can you handle it? Let's dip up out of here, rookie. Can you handle it? Let's go to outer space with the Zookeeper. He say we could take this thing from city to city, state to state, internationally, globally, far as the globe can stretch. We know cameras and business district areas ain't up to code. So we knew that. But then outside of that, they ain't up to code because the money that's being requested exceeds the budget that's available. So when that happened, then we gotta festoon, if you will, money, reinvent it. It ain't nothing but a piece of paper. Memories last a lifetime, and money is an illusion. It's gonna fade, especially when you go to the dirt and all your people inherit your inheritance. Then how will you feel when they just squander away your funding that you worked so hard to get, but nobody wanted to work with you, but they wanted something from you? Zookeeper say, it's a sick situation. We could have took this thing internationally, but somehow he was just too aggressive. And he say he can't apologize for how God made him. God made me like this, rookie, to really get you in the loop, really engage you, to really see whether or not you deserve your title. We got a lot of people that don't deserve they stripe. And he could say he love to take stripes. And he could say situation occurred what some of the rookies had accused the Zookeeper of not playing fair. abusing policy, abusing process, abusing this, abusing that, and then he would say, well, what about this? Nobody with a human tongue, no defendant, no person that was calling in secret anonymously phone calls on Eagle. No human ever came up with something like this, and they say they challenging the government about it. So it was a big thing Eagle had to do, but he had a lot of goofies in his way. And God always let goofies get in your way to see if you're gonna be able to finesse the goofies. It's levels to it. You got to get past all the goofies. Then you got to get to where the rich people think they at, and then you got to show them they really ain't rich because they mind thing is small. So as we caught up in that, you can say we want to get caught up in this. Uh, Internationally, we got people that will concede to this because it's so intelligent. I mean, it's just so intelligent. It's going to create so much revenue for all community citizens. We talking about first responders. We talking about anybody that got to respond to a business district, whether they want to come and shop, whether they want to come and just a window shop like Eagle sometimes. Sometimes you get broke, you window shop, then you come back and hit the whole stove for everything legitimate. Let me buy your whole stove. So he say, he in the city of Marshall, village of Marshall, he don't know why the business district so out of code, and he don't know if the people lately proposed any proposals to the government to try to get it more up to code because they would do camera. And shout out to Ring Doorbell camera as well because Ring Doorbell was sneaking in residential areas, and they did it most beautifully and gorgeously, and the people love it. But what about a Ring working with the Highway Safety Patrol Division? What about Ring working with international companies? And what about you starting your own company because you say you got something that's smarter than Ring? But we don't have these things going on. All we have here is replicas of people doing the same type of business. Everybody copycatting each other. So Eagle run into a little tribulation. He say he had a show. It was so new and so invigorating, so educating to the public that it'll rob you of your imagination if you tune in more than two episodes. And what happened, we had some people tune in more than 2 episodes. So Eagle say he got following. He got 10 YouTube channels. He on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Tumblr, and he teaching the women that men ain't all weak. See, we got so many weak men out here that sleep with anybody, sleep with the sister, the brother, the cousin, the child of their significant other. And then Eagle say, well, hold on, baby. We got men that really want to create financial stability for themselves and for the ones that they love. And some people really can't keep up with this level of discipline. So when they can't keep up with it, then they talk about it. They didn't understand God either. They talked about him every day. So as we are here understanding why people hated God because he was so intelligent, we want to understand is we doing this to Reverend Eagle because he say he was intelligent, he come to help, but then the people say, well, you hurting us because you keep making us look like this, man. Why would you keep doing this to us if you love us? Then they could say, well, sometimes the tough love get the point across more than fake love. So we got tough love, we got fake love, and they could say he giving you the most toughest form of love today. We trying to get you some help, rookie, if you will. It's way bigger than your pay grade, and it's way bigger than your educational study, your 18-month curriculum, your 24 curriculum. You can say he been a lawyer for non-accredited for about 30 years. And the people that let him get his own law firm off the ground. All the people in prison know him as Swole's law firm, and then we let the man really get his show off. And they gonna say he grateful to the police because nobody's ever done this for him. And he tried to show some retribution, but it's a lot of misconceptions that occurred. So we gotta delegate about these endeavors in court. And he gonna say he gonna get it done today. He feel good. He feel good about the show, and he feel good that he has he has accomplished the mission today. God, you make me a movie. Show me how much you love me. And show the people how to get through adversity at all costs because it's spiritual warfare. Because everybody don't want you to be on the same level as them. It just ain't. It just. It just don't. But some do. And for those, we continue to pray. And for all the haters, we continue to pray. And for those in the middle about Reverend Eagle Condensed Man today, your first time tuning in, don't know nothing about his tribulation. He say, just pray for me, baby. God's got me. Do he got you? You can say God got me, but do he got you? Because he can say he gonna accomplish his mission. He gonna get all his funds that he do, and on top of that, he gonna generate funds from his show. Because once they put the cameras up, then he can always double back. He can get his kickback, like he gonna do in the city of Beloit, like he gonna do in the city of Janesville. Just hear me out. Stop it, Brookers. Oh, you can say he the richest thing to ever be rich, and he just having the ball on the people, sitting back, putting in motion after motion, knowing that God already told him that it's gonna work for him. But at the same time, is this gonna work? We need to put some cameras up in the business district. It's allowed, but who in charge? And he can say he get to looking for all the people that say they in charge, and then they get to running. Well, you ain't up to code. Well, how you know I ain't up to code? Well, check this out. Look, I got a video. I got videos of the city of Beloit, the city of Janesville. They have now instituted cameras, and they have now instituted safety upgrades in majority of the areas that I've pointed out. And since they've done these things, it's more effective for the public. And we just ain't got the technology built in the system yet. Well, we could just sit back at the police station at another location and then see if the camera could catch a few dollars. It's a trap, but it ain't a trap because once you know about the upgrade, then it ain't a trap. And if you alone tonight, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do, baby. I'm out with somebody new. I'm dancing with a stranger, and he can say he don't mind. He done it 700 times, but he don't want to do that no more. He got to show us on YouTube. It's on Facebook. It's on Instagram. It's on Twitter. It's on Tumblr. He say, we broke, and everybody want to play like they rich, but we broke. He can say we broke, and it disturbs Eagle that we broke. Why we broke? When we got people sliding around looking like movie stars, and is they being selfish. So he can say he get out of all that selfishness and he want to get us back in the loop. Business district, camera placement. That's what we focusing on today, if you don't mind. He can say business district, camera placement. It just ain't here. I'm dancing with a stranger. He can say he dancing with a stranger. Who is this stranger that come through and said this was approved? He can say, who is this stranger that said everything was approved? We in the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, village of Marshall, in the state of Wisconsin. Speed limit 55. But today we're pushing you to 5,000 trillion, zillion, gazillions, trillion, with no shillings. We got a situation. We on Box Elder Road, Highway 19. They can say we got a situation, rookies up. We on Box Elder Road, Highway 19. We in the town of Medina. We in the town of Marsh. And we in a population of 3,787 people. And there's land everywhere. You can say we in a, oh my, they played with the zoo. He say, one more time. We got a situation where we in a legitimate business district, a legitimate highway, and we on Highway 19, the Box out the road. And it's just so much property, people. Here, uh, big open spaces. I mean, it's just something that'll rob you of your imagination if you got a few dollars to spend. Now, if you got a few dollars to spend, this would be the ideal spot to come and raise your family and redevelop. The land is just so much, people. It's ridiculous what goes on out here with all this land and nobody really able to maintain it and generate funding for the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, village of Marshall. Then we got EKK. Marshall, Wisconsin people, population 3,787 people. So much land. So much, so much, it's so much, it's so much to do in Marshall, but a lot of people think it ain't. So it's a quiet town, but you can say if you could quietly go about your business and think of a bubble. So you got to know how to bubble. And they can say he all about the bubble. It's 3,787 people in the city of Marshall, village of Marshall, a town of Marshall. And we ain't got no cameras in the business districts. Oh my, the traffic flowing so fluently. No police able to or should they be posted to see with the speed gauges. How is we regulating the speed? I mean, the zookeeper he don't under he don't zookeeper say he don't understand. It's a situation circumstance that cause there's so much land. It's just so much land and on the highway. So we got so many other businesses could be on this highway. Then we got a fire department coming up. We got a sewer plant. We got so much in the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, in the village of Marshall. But you could say the people just they really they really they really did not know that they could. They really did not know they could put these cameras up here, and it robs him of his imagination. We want to shout out Diane Hendricks in the Eclipse Center today because she got cameras up by the Eclipse Center, and the city of Beloit got cameras up by the Eclipse Center. The city of Beloit got cameras up by Ace Hardware. The city of Beloit got so much stuff up. And then in the village of Marshall with 3,787 people, we're going to make a quick trip with you. It just ain't here. It just ain't here, rookies. It's a situation where you can say he get confused because, you know, he the king of revenue. And we could start right here. Stop, rookies. Zookeeper say he don't know why they wanted him. See, they demanded his presence in the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, and you know they love it. Everybody love it. But some people hate it because they didn't think about it. They didn't think about this. They did not think about this, people. All these cars riding by for free. All these light structures up here doing nothing. Just looking at us. I mean, they ain't doing nothing. What are they doing? And you can say, look at the land, people. It's just so much. Look, people. It's a lot of land. Oh my, it's so much land. It's driving Eagle mad. He say, oh my, it's so much land. Look, it's just so much. It's just so much. Eagle say it's just so much. It's It's just too much. Oh my, oh my. It's just too much, people. It's really jumping. We really need some help redeveloping the town. We really got confused, and he'll say he really had to come to Marshall and kiss the people a few times, try to get him some money from Joe, try to do something for him because so many people vain lip confession, and they get your tithing every week. I mean, it ain't a week that go by they ain't got that plate out, begging for it. I mean, this thing called tithing. They beg for it all the time. I mean, it just got to happen. And then what they doing with the money? And Eagles say his library closed today. He upset, but he gonna make the most of it. And as we making the most of it, we wanna shout out vandalism. Because you can say he come over here, he was ready to do a show, and then this happened. You know, and he don't understand why this happened. He say he on Highway 19, industrial drives. It's an industrial thing. It's business. It's booming. It's industrial, rookies. He can say it's industrial. So he love it. But then this happened. He say we on Highway 19, industrial drive. No cameras to catch the crooks. Who done this to him? You know, this is why it's important, rookies, to distinguish business district theft from residential theft at this moment. You can say this happened. He out here finna do a show and this happened. You know, rookies, it disturbs the eagle. But he say it's so much land, rookies. Look at it. It is so much. It's too much. People can't even handle it. Shout out to Bud Light. You can say we in the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, town of Medina. And we on Industrial Drive. And they ain't got one camera on the highest altitude of the light pole. And he confused about this. He genuinely is. Let's get in it. You can say we're in the village of Marshall. Marshall EMS and Fire Department, Marshall Community Library, Marshall Water and Sewer Utility. And he want to know why city of Marshall ain't spent $100 on just a little stop, rookies. They can say he want to know why he want to know that why these rookies ain't they just spent a few dollars and shout out to the village of Menasha on the banks of the life. A village founded, Menasha, in 1861. The village of Marshall, Marshall EMS and Fire Department, Marshall Community Library, Marshall Water and Sewer Utility, business district, legitimate, legitimate business district. Because he could say he don't know why as he catches breath. Cause we really been in it. You see, we really been in it. We really see camera. We really see vandalism. We really on Highway 19. We really see Industrial Drive. We really see the stop sign. And we really see vandalism and who done it. Is they in jail? Because he could say he wanted to, lock them in the loop real good, do a little show for them, and then we got caught right here. We got caught down there, and then if we look everywhere in this area on Industrial Drive, Highway 19, We see no camera nowhere. And he could say on that note, he think he deserve a snack. He at work, but his office closed. So he gonna bring the office outside today, but we at the water treatment. We see no, we see nothing. Zookeepers say we see nothing in the preservation of property damage, vandalism, crime, evidence. It's just so much. The zookeepers say it's too much, and as he say it's too much, we wanna focus on what that means. We in a business district. Uh, we in a legit business district in the city of town of Menasha, and they were founded in 1861, and signs so beautiful. But if it didn't catch whoever did that, it really didn't do nothing. And if it ain't no cameras up, is this really a business district up the code in 2024, June 19, 2024? Eagle just want to know. Hey, shout out to Marshall Police Department as they delegating, we sabulating. And June 19, 2024, Eagle say he on his show, and he want to know why no camera is in place in the business district. It robs him of his human imagination when he see these type of things. So it's Reverend Eagle Condensed Man playing with your brain. Good night, Brookie.